Hey, Julia and Jason from Cemeteries Down Under. We're here testing our new device. It's a gimbal. It's supposed to stop shakiness, so please let us know in the comments if it's improved any, because we're trying to improve the content and not have so much shakiness. We've actually got the same day off today, so we thought we'd explore a beautiful historic little cemetery. It's only tiny. It's in a beautiful location in Hawkesbury. It's called St Thomas's Cemetery in Sackville. So let's have a look around. Alright, gonna walk around and have a look at some of the tombstones, really historic ones here, and it's on a real picturesque area which I'll show you, but I'm trying to avoid the sun. It's not being my friend at the moment. This one here, it's got a lovely little fence, but the tombstone looks too weathered for me to read. But we'll try more. Here we got William Henry Eales, who departed this life the 21st of April 1807, age 77, rest in peace. He's got a lovely little Bible on his headstone. Bit of traffic going past. We're in pretty much a country area, and you can see this is only a small cemetery, and the sun's going down. There's a lot of farms nearby, and surrounded by the beautiful river, and got cows. They're very much in the farm area here. There's this big vault here. It's a beautiful fence. And you got the beautiful tombstone. We'll get around here so you can get a clearer look. And here we go. It's quite tall. And this one's in memory of Elizabeth Manning, died the 7th of March 1890, age 71. It says, "Behold, the eye of the Lord is upon that they fear him, upon them that hope in his mercy. Also Clara Manning, daughter of above, died the 19th of January 1942, aged 83. And then we've got a few others here. If I can find any information about the people on the tombstone. Here we got James Manning, who departed this life the 23rd of September 1900, age 51, and Florence Bertha, daughter of the above, who died the 31st of October 1900, only 11 months. Also Emily Jane, wife of the above, died the 26th of April 1929, age 67 years. Resting. You can see the fence is quite solid, and it'd be a big vault there. I wonder if there's any more names. There's a couple more on this side. So you got Cyril Joseph Tuckerman, died the 20th of June 1919, age 60, asleep in Jesus. Also Emma Laura Tuckerman, wife of the above, died the 6th of March 1856, aged 92. So there'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, at least 7 people in this vault. So, might just turn that off and I'll read some more. Alright. So we're just walking through. Some you can see that are that faded. You can't read them anymore. And sadly, weather's gotten to some of them. Here we've gotten Elizabeth Stevens, who died October the 14th, 1889, aged 72. Blessed are the merciful, for they shall obtain mercy. John Stevens, who died the 21st, 1890, aged 81. And William Henry, son of the above. Over here, it looks like they preserved the writing. That one's unfortunately collapsed and aged. But this one, got in loving remembrance of Jane McLennan, died January 7, 1902, aged 80 years. And this one looks like a big family plot. I can just make out John, I think it's Ashbury or Ashery, died the 14th of February 1913 in his 80th year, plus his wife Esther, who died the 13th of January 1917 in her 80th year. And it looks like Thomas, who died the 19th of July. So it looks like 1888. Yeah, only 30. So this one you can't read, but it's got a cute little fence. And you can see by the scenery we're in the middle of nowhere. It's just a dirt road. Here we've got Catherine Gosper, who died the 6th of February 1895, aged 58. And William Henry Gosper, who died the 8th of January 1902, aged 66. Come up here. Some of them are very weathered, and they've got the lichen, so you can't read them anymore. But some, because it's such a historical little cemetery, volunteers have done what they can to preserve it and keeping the lawns short and everything like that. So here we've got Sacred to the memory of Ralph Turnbull, who departed this life in November the 18th, aged 49 by the looks of it. And the memory of Mrs. Grace Turnbull, who departed this life February the 1st, 1828, aged 33. Very young. As you can see, like, I don't know if you can just see the river down here and dirt track, and It's on private properties now, so we don't want to disturb anyone. But life out here would have been very harsh. No running water, no electricity. So if you manage to live until your 40s, you were considered a good age. And also things like scarlet fever and that ran rife in some of the towns out here back in the 1800s. This lovely vault here. It's another Tuckerman. Then you've got sacred to the memory of Rodney William Samuel Tuckerman, husband of Mary, who died the 16th of September 1984, aged 86. He was a soldier, banker and family historian. I love the little stories they have on the old tombstones. Here we've got sacred to the memory of Adolphus Tuckerman. He died the 11th of September 1918, aged 76. Also his wife Mary, who died 12th of November 1938, aged 78. Well done, thou good and faithful servants. Enter thou into joys of thy Lord. And here we've got to the memory of Prosper Tuckerman, really unusual names, who departed this life the 9th of December 1908, aged 75 and 10 months at rest. Also Maria, beloved wife of the above, died the 25th of September 1914, aged, looks like 78. Do you want me to do that again because you coughed? So here we have William Metherell, who died November the 28th, 1892, age 59. And it says, Jesus my shepherd is, 'twas that he saved my soul. He washed me in his blood and he made me whole. And here he's got, in memory of Hannah, loved and only daughter of William and Rebecca Metherell, who died the 25th of March 1873, aged 12 years. And it's got a beautiful poem, and it was put up in memory. It says Rebecca, wife of William above, at rest with two of her three sons, William, John and William Stanley Metherell, born 1899, grandson of Rebecca, last heard in Tamworth, assumed deceased in 1966. So obviously they've got some family relatives, and last seen in Tamworth. Okay, I was just going to show you this marker over here. I noticed when I came here, I thought it might have been a grave, so we'll walk up to it. And it's apparently a stone marking the site of the original church. So it just says Sackville Reach Church of England, site of First Church, 1833 to 1867. And it's dedicated to the memory of those who arrived in this country with Captain Arthur Phillip on the First Fleet and are buried nearby. So some of these settlers here are first fleeters. So, like I said, I'll find what I can about some of these people buried here that I've read, and I do know in this cemetery there is a ferry master. There's a car ferry that goes across the river here, and I believed he drowned with two of his daughters, and he's buried here in this cemetery. But I'll see what I can find for you, and yeah, if you know anything and you know this area and you know the cemetery, leave me a comment. I'm happy to hear from you. I do know in the Hawkesbury area, if you live in Sydney and you're into cemeteries, they do history tours out here, so keep an eye out. So here we have James William Bradley and two girls, Elizabeth in the middle, and I really can't read the other one. I think it's Mary, and that's obviously the wife. I think this is the ferry master that I've read about. The boat overturned in the river and he and his two daughters were drowned. But I can't read all the dates, so I'll see what I can find out and find out for sure if that's the person I've read about. But here, we'll read this last one because the sun's just about disappeared and it's getting hard to film. But we've got Margaret Amelia Brown, died the 9th of February 1919, and Charles Joseph Brown, died the 21st of June 1927, and Marshall died the 21st of September 1942. Just love the unusual design on the old tombstone. It's quite unusual. I haven't seen that one before. And yeah.
The small Anglican cemetery on the riverbank at Sackville Reach was established in the late 1820s and has over 80 headstones. A number of the families associated with the Hawkesbury's riverboat history are buried here at Sackville, including a Captain Manning, who operated passenger and cargo vessels along the river. Also buried at Sackville are Richard Wall and his two daughters, who were tragically drowned when their boat overturned during a storm travelling from Windsor to their home at Lower Portland in 1881.
Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this little tour. It's only a tiny cemetery, but we thought we'd test this new device. It's a bit of getting used to, and just wanted to see if I had the settings correct. So let us know, and also if you have any information that I haven't put in the video, let me know. I'll find out what I can about the people at rest here. But take care for now. Bye.
See you soon, guys.